16 minutes after 7 with a look at traffic. A disabled vehicle southbound I-5 at Richards Boulevard, traffic backed up to the I-80 interchange. Westbound 80 slowing up a mile past Reed Avenue. And the Cap City Freeway through the downtown northbound is slow all the way through the Arden area. To the phone. It is Dan in Sonoma. What's up, Dan?
Hey, Sean, dovetailing off of Dan's call regarding the increased popularity of the Republican Party, he is right. The Republicans are gaining traction, not because the Republicans are selling anything great. They're going there because they're frustrated, angry, and have no place to go. So, of course, they're going to go to the Republican Party. There is no other party that makes any sense. I mean,
after all the Democrats have done for us?
Yeah, well, they're
so ungrateful.
It's good to see, but then you see the stupidity here. And I'm reading this article by Katie Grimes here, and it's a Republican supporting California's $10 billion school building bond act in this November. They're supporting it's either $10 to $18 billion to build more schools or fix new schools. My question is why? Yeah, okay, you build the building, you fix up the building, you get it straightened out, great. But you're indoctrinating children with hardcore socialism. That's why they love people like
and
Bernie
showing
Sanders.
them pornography.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, the filth goes across the board. The poisoning of young people goes across the board. I before supporting this, I would have said, look, you straighten out your act, which they're never going to do, but you make a stand regarding what is right and what isn't right here. And by the way, it's a very, very complicated article. Not that Katie Grimes did a bad job with this, but the story's so complicated because of the rationale of the Republicans supporting this. Normally, they would not be supporting this sort of thing, but they are. I think it all comes down to money. Anyway, read the article for yourself on California Globe. Yesterday, we talked about the media and Put Stephanopoulos. This guy is an arrogant little pussy. This guy would be perfect in the Kremlin. Who is it? Devin Gibson is the guy on YouTube. It's his channel. He's got over 1 million subscribers. And it's Stephanopoulos and Byron Donalds, who is a black Republican.
Yes.
Now, Donalds does a fantastic job holding his own against. Yeah, I like him too. I think he would have been a great VP pick. Reason why is he stood up to what's his name? Stephanopoulos. I'm looking at his name. He's got this look of pure arrogance and pure condescension. And again, he comes across as a huge racist against Donalds because what the question of in this particular video was that Stephanopoulos was calling any description of Madame Knee pads regarding her skin color a slur. And what the arrogant aspect of it is Stephanopoulos, who is very, very white, is lecturing Donalds, a black man, about racism.
Yes.
And Donalds was very polite. Donalds could have ripped into him and called him a racist and just distressed him down, which he's only 4'10". That would be difficult to do. But anyway, that's the kind of thing that needs to happen from Republicans. You need to take it right back to these Democrat reporters because they're lying through the teeth across the board. Now, the latest story rather is the economy. Inflation's cooling a little bit, but that doesn't mean the prices are coming down. They're still going up. But here's the thing with the media. They have never, ever made any connection to a bad economy, bad foreign policy, anything going wrong with the country to Biden or Harris. They just report it as is. In other words, I told you the story more than once that if the reporters will say, hey, prices are up, well, blame inflation, as if inflation is some entity that you're supposed to blame.
Yeah, it's like the weather.
Where inflation came from.
Inflation is like the weather. It just, all of a sudden it starts to rain and there's nothing you can do about it. That's the way inflation is.
Well, again, there is something Republicans can do about it. Take the note from Byron Donalds. And anytime you get the opportunity, especially someone like Putz Stephanopoulos, who is the most arrogant,
so you like him.
If he stands in place too long, he leaves a puddle of arrogance. So this guy needs. There's this one guy that I'd love to punch in the face, and it's him. And I volunteer myself to do this. Yes,
there are
I'm
so
promoting
many
violence
though.
on this show. Yeah, I'd start with him though. He's a small punching bag. That's what I'd say. But this guy is such a putz, he needs to be dealt with. But again, Republicans need to follow suit. I'm so sick of people like Lindsey Graham getting on. Oh, he's so polite. We're going to reach across now. Shut up. Your methods aren't working. I'm just worried that even though coming back here to California with all the Republicans registering, and there is a significant amount, they haven't addressed one element of cheating. I mean, what was it? Even Gallagher said Omar got a bunch of, boxes of votes showing up overnight. But lo and behold, she is the winner. That's going on here every single day here in California.
You know it is, but Dan, next time you call, I want you to make sure that you don't hold back and that you just tell us exactly how you feel.
I'll talk to my therapist about it. He's been saying that I'm very reserved and
yes.
need to sort of, come out and just say what's on my mind.
We'll look forward to that. For now,
thanks.
I gots to go. Take care.
All right, talk to you tomorrow, bud. Thanks.
7:22. Good morning.
Magazine or the Washington Post.